It's a difficult time. Most of my early years were spent during World War II. It's difficult to think when you go to bed at night, are you going to wake up in the morning? I mean, nowadays you think that too, but in a different concept. I mean, you go to bed and you hope it's going to rain so there won't be an air raid. You go out and about and you get home in time, you hope, before it gets too dark. And then, of course, they started bombing during the day as well, so it didn't make any difference. So you just lived it. You just exist. You just carried on. And as the people that tell you today, when they have all this bombing and everything else, they tell people to carry on in their normal way. And that's what we did. It's hard for people to understand. It was a different life.
Proudest achievement, I think, is the woman I married. Second would be the children that we had. The third was my occupation. And the fourth would be spending 30 years in regular and reserve military service.
It's difficult because I was a woman in a time when women were not, expect you to do too much. So I guess it would be to get married and have a child. It was helpful to the British government, I hope, during World War II and in the work that I did. And other than that, I don't think I did anything specifically different from anybody else.
My daughter. And the fact that I've survived. Nobody in my family reached the age of 90. And here I am.
Successfully marrying a rabbi. And I lived the life of a rabbi's wife very comfortably. And I consider that to be quite an achievement, because there's a lot of work involved with being just the spouse of a rabbi.
Picking a fine husband, probably preparing yourself to be able to accomplish things so that you could be a partner to someone like that.
My 3 daughters. When I think about my life, especially now, I think about the times that we've been together, the things that we've shared, the disagreements we've had, the trips that we've taken from the time they were really little. I would think that that's the one thing that I am so very proud of, having accomplished that, yes.
Getting my doctorate after the age of 50, which was, arduous, but intensely fulfilling, because it opened the way to a whole new career, and it was wonderful.
Marrying my wife. That's it.
That I operated on 21,000 children. I operated on many newborns as a pediatric surgeon, and many older kids with very complicated problems. I absolutely loved what I did. I would go off in the morning with a big grin on my face, and my wife would say, "What are you going to do today?" And I'd say, "God's work." Because parents would give me their little babies with something wrong, and I would fix it, and later in the day hand them back.